hive mind that's watching your every move.
Geniuses, I think it said. All right. I'm going to get us started, and you correct me if I'm wrong. And then I'll let somebody else do it. But consider the 5 individuals different occupations. All right. In a barter system, which of the following pairs has a double coincidence of wants? And I'll be frank, I didn't read it. I just looked at the PowerPoint. But I was going to say D because none of them directly correlate with each other.
You're on the money.
Yeah, that's what I get too. Nobody matches up wants and needs.
Nobody matches, right?
Nope.
Okay, so none of the above.
Correct.
That was kind of tough. I had to go through it like 5 times and make sure I read it right.
Oh, same here.
Yeah. The existence of money makes trade easier.
Yeah.
Okay. Which of the following is a store of value? I put cash, but not stocks.
I think stocks. I think stocks are part of it too. So I put
A. I put A.
Okay. Well, the way I read it was it doesn't lose value, and stocks lose value sometimes. So
yeah, let me see if I can find this slide right quick. You can move on to the next one. I'm just browsing the background, see if I can't find where I read that at.
And then, which list ranks assets from most to least liquid? And, most liquid would be currency, of course. Then stocks. Then fine art.
Correct.
Yeah, that's what I got.
When colonists in Virginia used tobacco as money, they all died of lung cancer. It was a commodity money.
Correct.
Okay. Which of the following is not included in M1, and that's savings deposits?
Correct.
Okay. Saving deposits are included in M1 and M2, but not M1.
Correct.
Okay. And I'll do one more. A second here. Economists call an institution designed to oversee the banking system and regulate the quantity of money in the economy. I put a central bank.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. All right, I did all the easy ones. Because I'm the host.
I can take over.
You guys get to choose when you host it.
I'll take over.
All right.
Number 9. All Fed purchases.
Yeah. All freedom purchases.
All freedom purchases are bad purchases. All Fed purchases and sales of where'd it go? Government bonds are conducted at the New York Fed trading desk.
Okay, yeah.
That's what I got.
Yeah, I was like, that real estate one was like, why is it included? I almost chose it. I was like, but no, I was like, no, they don't have anything to do with that.
That works.
Yep. On a bank's T accounts, which are part of the bank's assets, and I put C, reserves but not deposits made by no, that's not right. Oh, assets.
Yeah, I think just the one above it.
Deposits made by customer but not reserved. Yeah.
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 Yep. Thank you. Flip that one. I was like, that's definitely not right.
That's why I like the upper ones.
A bank has $8,000 in deposit and $6,000 in loan. That's loan out all it can give. It can given the reserve requirement. It follows that the reserve requirement is, I put D 75%.
I got C on that one, 25%, because they have the 6,000, which would be your 75 out in loans, but they have 2,000 that are still
in reserves.
Yeah, being held in reserve.
Ooh.
So that would be.
You got the percentage right, just the other side of it.
So what's the math on that?
So if you take the 6,000 divided by 8,000, that gives you your 75, which means that the other 2,000 is your 25%.
Yep, you're totally right.
Okay.
Number 12, if the reserve ratio is 5%, then 500 of additional reserves can create up to, I put B, 10,000 of new money.
Yeah, that's what I get.
That's what I got too.
Okay. This one I was kind of
That's
torn.
over our equation.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Okay.
Number 13, I was torn in between two answers just because I may have been reading it incorrectly. If the reserve ratio is 8%, then a decrease in reserve of 6,000 can cause the money supply to fall by as much as. I'm torn between A or B.
I put B.
Yeah, I've got B as well.
I treated it just like the one above, except for it's
In the reverse.
think of it as a decrease instead of an increase.
A decrease instead of an increase.
Or I guess it doesn't matter if it's an increase or decrease. I don't know.
Yeah, these were the ones that was like almost seemed too simple. And so yeah, I tried to overcomplicate them, but yeah, I think that's what I wound up at as well, was the 75,000. So
75,000. Okay.
Yeah, 1 over R equals 1 over 8%. That's 12.5. Then you multiply that by 6,000. That make sense?
Let me see. Yeah, that makes sense now. And 14, in Ugoland or Ugoland or Legoland somewhere, the money supply is 8 million and reserves are 1 million. Assuming that people only hold only deposits and no currency, and the banks hold no excess of reserves, then the reserve requirements for that one was 12.5%. Is what I got. B.
yeah, that's what I get.
Okay.
That's what
I'm striking out here. And the 15, the federal fund rates and the interest rate that banks charge one another for loans.
Yeah.
That's what I got. They just tell them what to charge, basically.
Yep.
All right, you want me to pick up these last few?
Oh, go right ahead.
Alrighty. So, which of the following can banks use to borrow from the Federal Reserve? I've got the discount window or the term auction facility for that one.
Yep, that's what I have.
So B,
To A.
A.
you got A. Okay. I thought you read B.
No, sorry, that was A. And 17, when the Fed conducts open market purchases, I got A, it buys Treasury securities, which increases the money supply. But the same, I was kind of questionable on this one.
I have A on that one also.
Yeah, I didn't have an answer on that one. It's probably in the reading.
Because C cannot be it and D cannot be it. And if they buy securities, they would be increasing the money supply. So B cannot be it. They're putting money into the economy.
I was going to say that was how I kind of narrowed it down. Is yeah, it can only increase it, and so that knocks off two of the options, and the other one.
Yeah. Now, if they were selling them, that would decrease the money supply because people are buying them.
Right.
Good explanation. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So then 18. This one, I'll be completely honest, I just kind of took a shot in the dark. Suppose the Bank of Tazi or Tazai, whatever you want to call it, loaned the banks of Tazi 10 million Tezes, tongue twister, Suppose also that both of the reserve requirement and the percentage of deposits held as excess reserves stay the same. By how much would the money supply change? And I put B 200 million TESs.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Yeah, I was lost on that one. So you did the math by
I
what?
think it has something to do with, like I said, I'm pretty sure. I just kind of took a shot in the dark, and 200 million sounded like it was a good happy medium, but I think it has something to do with your percentage increase based off of the reserve, which would be what? So 75 in excess reserves. Yeah, I'll have to look a little closer at that one, but I guess if Alfredo got B, I got B. Maybe we're doing something.
Honestly,
Out of three.
I guessed. I guessed. Same shot in the dark. Just the name alone confused me. I'm like, I don't think there's a place in the map somewhere.
Yeah, the word is Tazzy and Taz. Should be America and dollar. I don't know. Monetary policy of America is controlled by the country's central bank, known as the Federal Reserve. The local unit of currency is the dollar.
So yeah, we'll check on that one again. But
Yeah.
I'll go ahead with 19 then. During a bank run, depositors decide to hold more currency relative to deposits, and banks decide to hold more excess reserves relative to deposits. And that's one I got B. Both the decision to hold relatively more currency and the decision to hold relatively more excess reserves would make the money supply decrease.
Yeah, because it's a bank run.
B, you said?
Yeah. So
Okay, yeah.
people that are carrying more cash and not putting it into the banks, and the banks are holding more excess, so it's not really increasing your supply of your money supply.
That's what I got too.
And then 20, the Fed's control of the money supply is not precise because this one I got D. The amount of money in the economy depends in part on the behavior of the depositors and bankers.
I agree.
Yep, I agree.
All right, sweet.
All right.
And then yeah, for that, what was it? 3 or 4? It was 3 for the cash and stocks. Because on the
So it's cash.
PowerPoint, yeah, the PowerPoint says an item people can use to transfer purchasing power from present to future. And then I just did a quick Google search, and Wikipedia says that, granted, Wikipedia isn't always the best source, but it also lists other forms of store value as stocks and bonds.
Okay.
So it can be used to trade later on, but
I guess it's something physical.
It's more of a they hold a value, like it can be used. I mean, of
at a
course,
later point,
yeah, of course they have the possibility of losing value, but yet again they hold value. It's a something that can be used to purchase or can be sold or
Yeah.
at a later time.
Under normal circumstances, I can buy today, sell tomorrow, and I really don't lose anything.
Yeah.
So it's thinking in those terms. It's not thinking of a crash or some kind of boon.
Yeah, it's not thinking
yeah, I
that
think that,
I bought these at 8 a.m. this morning, but by 4:30 they can be worth nothing.
Yeah.
But it's still
The concept is not as paranoid as me. All right. That was pretty short and sweet today.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Except for the test, though, just because I
Yeah.
don't know what I want to Google if that's even a real. I think it's just a fictional place.
I don't think it is. I don't know.
Tez as a currency and Tazi as a country.
Yeah. Nazi. Maybe it's Nazi. Nazi. All right. Well, cool.
Oh, don't forget, you guys. I think we get 2 extra points if we comment on the question on the discussion board or something like that this week. He put out a video yesterday while I was doing homework, and he said he posted a scripture and question in regard to how we money affects our lives. So if we comment on both of those, he gets us 2 extra points on any assignment this week.
Oh, wow.
Sweet.
Yeah, they did that. Didn't they do that last week? For the,
I don't know.
There was the it's the I forget, Ether, where they're doing the economy.
I think so.
Quoted that, and then he quoted something else that was more today.
I didn't pay attention to last week's.
Yeah, but I think it was 2 points. I'll have to look for the video now. Cool.
I'll have to start watching those, I guess. 'Cause I sometimes skim through them, but I never.
I know.
Yesterday was the first time I watched one in the last 11 weeks. So yeah, that's the only way I found out.
Yeah, I'm sitting there doing all the extra credit and probably not studying for the test as well as I should. Probably should reverse that order.
But this test was tough though. This one confused me. Or well, it was my lack of studying.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one I thought I was going to do a little better than I did. I still didn't do too off the bat though. Still hoping an A. So.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. It drug me down a little bit, but not. I'm still in the running to keep an A.
Yeah.
I gotta get my. I keep looking at my grade percentage. Okay, I did that.
Right.
And I get 0.1%.
Just watching it change. This is one thing I do kind of like about the new iLearn setup is it makes it a little easier to see your percentages rather than having to go through all kinds of back doors just to find out what your percentage is in the class.
The thing that trips me up is we do all these quizzes, but you don't get any feedback on them really. You just get the score.
Right.
It's almost like an SAT test. You don't know what you got wrong. You just get a number. I guess
I have noticed at least on the group ones, you can go in like after the due date is passed, and it'll tell you which ones you missed.
Yeah,
doesn't
that's
really
true.
explain a whole lot about why it's the answer that it is, but at least you can find out what the correct answer would have been.
Yeah. Well, cool. And I guess they don't want you to, copy the questions and feed them around.
Right.
So, I mean, here they are making up the word Tazi. So
putting in all that effort to create a fictional country.
Yeah. All right. Well, cool, guys. Oh,
All right.
Sorry, Jaron, if you're out there watching this later, we invite you to the next one. So anyway, all right, guys.
All right, thanks, done.
Thanks for checking in, and we'll do this again next week. If you find anything on the Taz country, you can put it on Facebook or whatever. Make sure you hit subscribe to our videos.
Do a like and subscribe.
Press that like button.
We're gonna have to make an intro for our videos.
You're gaining traction. It's showing up on your trending or your recommended.
Oh yeah, no kidding. Probably making some, economics class somewhere. Don't do this.
Well, you guys are there. Follow us on Facebook.
Putting some ads on our.
Yeah, if they're following our, it's bad. No, I think we're doing pretty good.
Just don't listen to anything Alfredo says because he's usually wrong to all our followers.
Yeah, double check what Jim says.
And you got Chase here that just takes random guesses sometimes. And
All right, guys. Well, hey,
All
thanks
right.
again. And hope you have a good one.
You
see
do
you guys
too.
next week.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye.